My name is Rohan.
My name is Calc. We are making calculus projects where we use water balloons and we're going to poke holes in them to see how fast water flows out of balloons. We're going to make an equation and then find out the rate of flow from each hole. Okay, the procedure is step 1 is filling the balloon with water. We've predetermined the diameter that we want, which is about this long, and it holds 550 milliliters. So you measure around the widest part, and this is good. So we're going to go ahead and tie it off. Eventually.
Very good.
Alright, now we have pre-filled 7 balloons and now we have 8. So now we're going to move on to step number 2 is hanging the balloon from something over a large beaker. And then you poke a hole and then measure how quickly water flows in 10-second intervals. Ready, set, go. 10. Alright, now that we're done with 2 holes, we're going to do 4 holes. As you can see, this one is much faster than the last one. Okay, now Rohan is making the 8 holes for our final pinhole. Okay, now we're going to use a pencil to poke it. Oh god, go! Okay, now we're going to do 2 holes with the pencil.
I know.
Oh well, let's do it on 3.
No, you just tell them that it's 2.
As you can see, there's hardly anything flowing out of this. We think that's because the pressure inside the balloon isn't great enough for it to exit the holes. This was not what we were expecting, so we'll have to take that into account when making our form. And look, after all 8 trials, they are all the same diameter, more or less. Okay, now we're going to use a pencil to poke the balloon. Alright, go.
That's 3.
Whoops, how did you do that?
I don't know.
Alright, so step 2 is you attach the balloon with string to a hanging device, and then you poke a hole and you have to measure at 10-second intervals. Alright, step 2 is that you set up the balloon so it's hanging from anything really, but we chose this. And then you poke a hole and measure it at 10-second time intervals about how much volume of water in the beaker it is. So, alright, ready, set, go, go, go.